Howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome to JJ's Chess Sponsor Palace. For tonight's Saturday night rapid event, unrated 10-0, 1.5 hours. Should be a blast. And we'll get it started off here shortly. Let me get the games up here. Just uploaded my tenth game of the 2026 Chess.com Daily Chess Championships. 10-0. Other people timed out, so I have 19 points, 3 games to play. Need 1 draw or a win, and I will advance to the second round this year. Again, advanced last year in my first ever 2025 Daily Chess Championships that I played. Played pretty well last year. Second seed this year, third seed last year. I'm playing more consistent this year, that's for sure. I've had 3 games in the 90% tile, mostly with black, with Petrovs. And I've been playing Petrov since 1973, and very confident in that. And the number 1 seed timed out 4 times, so with 3 games to play, he's eliminated. The third seed was not eliminated, was 2 moves away from beating the 800, and there was no way that the 800 could defend it, and he inexplicably timed out, not only against me in a game that was drawish, and I was winning the other game pretty substantially, but he then times out with 2 games to play, which actually keeps that 800 alive. So the 800 only has 3 losses and plays me twice. Is currently leading in 1 game, not in the other. But we're in the early moves, and I was a little disappointed. I was kind of surprised that somebody would let a game like that go. That basically might affect who wins. So I was a little upset about that. Elias the Kid, how you doing? How you doing? Let me get this going here. Let's get the arena up. And we will share the link. Nice to see you, Elias. How you doing, man? Let's get all the links up here. We'll get started. I will put the chat tab, I'll put the guidelines for tonight's arena and the cap, how I do the cap, and ask that people respect that cap and do not come in late, excessively high elos after I place that. We've had a couple of interesting situations, and I know Elias talked about it in chat last night, where a person has been banned on 6 accounts already. Was playing last night, and there's really not much I can do. I've reported him before. We had a problem in late 2024 and 2025 with a group of those players. There were 2 or 3 of them, and I think one's the older gentleman, and he's the more. I actually had a really good conversation with him about it, but. And then on Tuesday, we had a Smurf come in, brand new account, at 1,600, but 11 hours old, never played another game in Chess.com, just went into my arenas and beat everybody. And just smoked him. It was unrated, so he didn't get any rating points, but people were watching that, and in that situation, they are not going to play. And so we had 11 people on Tuesday, and Friday we only had 13. Same thing, 2,300, 2,400 comes in. And that's cool that they come in, but Elias was a live streamer, and he was, I think you're 2000 expert. And that's a big thing for me to have other people like Elias the Kid on Twitch, Epic Elias on YouTube to come in and play. And the highest rated of those two, I knew it, and I wasn't going to say anything during the evening, during that event. But Elias said a birdie told him. I don't know who told him, but yeah, that person's account has been banned 6 different times. He's got multiple accounts. He uses the provisional bonus rating for new accounts to get up to the 2300. Now he's a solid player, and I don't think he's using AI all the time, but he messes around too. He gets in a situation where I'll play 300 move games, 900 move game with the older gentleman. One said he was the grandfather, the other said he was an uncle. I'm not sure which, but 900 move game in a Swiss tournament, rated Swiss tournament, and I had a chance to get a medal, and we were waiting for that, and it went 5.5 hours. I was playing another live streamer, and that guy was from the United Kingdom, and he was livid. He was so pissed. And I had experienced the 303 move game against him here. So the problem is when people do that to live streamers when they're on, and I'm a small account, so I don't get a lot of average. In fact, most of the people don't come in to chat. They come in and they sit there and they observe, which is great, and they watch on YouTube. By the way, the post is pinned now, so let me pin that post. And there's nothing really I can do to stop that, but those people that are watching on the outside, they don't count in your average. So it might look like I got people in, and then I go to my average and it's 0.05. I'm like, crap. And it's because these guys keep doing it. And they knock everybody out. You know, we just had 7 people in. They all left. So they all left. Yeah. I'm doing good, Elias. I'm doing good, man. And I'll go live here, but I'm glad you're in. 2,099 is the cap tonight, unless somebody else comes in higher. And we'll go to the live scene so that you see that I'm here. And then we'll talk about this for a minute, but we just had 7 viewers, and they all dropped because I was talking about this. But what it does is it really prevents me from excelling with, my people that watch on not only Twitch, but on YouTube. And I don't have enough subs on YouTube to monetize. So, I created this. Actually, a Brazilian player was one that played in one of my, whoops, what are you doing? Wait, don't do that. He's trying to jump up. Anyway, he came up. I did 5 different tournaments with prizes in 2024, and 1 in 2025. And it happened to be that the one in 2025, the person that won cheated, and he also cheated probably in the 2 that I had in December that year. But the Brazilian player, H2O, Vit H2O, really good kid, and he's a really good, strong player. He's a 2,000 rated player. He said, man, these are great. You should do these during the week. And I gave him a 3-month sub to my channel for the idea, and I went ahead and been doing these since June of 2024. So I see a lot of people that mess around that cheat and come in and with my club, they don't participate as much as they used to. They're tired of cheaters, so they don't. And we haven't had a lot of cheaters in the last half of 2025, which is really good. and it's helped a lot and started to get the numbers back. But the situation is that, that one guy took around $60 in prize 1 month gift subs from me. You think I'm ever going to get that back? And guess where he was from? Morocco. So I don't think it's the same guy, actually. I don't, well, it could be, but I don't know. But here's a guy that's, so it's just a situation. And we usually have 40 to 50 people, and a lot of people watch on YouTube. I wish they would sub so that we could get, monetized. Now, you also have to have the views, and I don't have them there on JJ Plays Chess. But with, I'm monetized here, but if everybody lurks, it doesn't count on the ad revenue or anything. In fact, it makes it look like I've got viewers when I don't. And so that's a rough thing. But with Elias, and he's mentioning, someone in my chat mentioned how another streamer had talked about him. Yeah, and they go around and they'll play streamers, and they like extended times, like 15-10s or 5-5s, 3-2s, and they'll play really slow. It looks like they're going to flag, and then every play they make is perfect. They'll never do the 50-move rule. They'll never do the simultaneous 3-move repetition, and the games extend, and other people are waiting to challenge, and they're watching these games that go on for 2, 3, 4 hours, and who wants to watch that? And that kills your viewership too. And so it's been really tough for me, especially these last 3 months. Not in the fact that, thank God, I'm financially stable enough and I'm retired that I don't rely on this at all. I get about $50, maybe to $60 every 2 months, not 1 month, every 2 months. And I make about, sometimes on a good day, maybe 30 cents a stream. It's usually about 9 cents. So, don't have a lot of subs. I think I have 16. And I'm thankful for those 16, I tell you. But basically, it buys me my diet pop and my smokes. And I can't smoke on screen, so that's when you see me take breaks. So, I was well aware because, like I say, if you come in, you're high elo, come in early, register, and you'll be the cap. And he did, so I can't bitch about that. But as soon as I saw him in there, and I don't know if the other guy was tied with him at all, I don't know. But how many people are going to enter your arena from chess.com that see 2,300 and 2,400 sitting there? Now, they're going to enter for Bozo Chess because he's a live streamer, right? But they're going to think about it if they really want to play in it, and my viewership goes down 50% when somebody cheats in here. And I try to protect everybody. And we've got 13 minutes to go, so I do have to get the links up. Yeah, that's true. 15-10 Swiss tournament, 900 moves, Elias, 5.5 hours. And it was the grandfather and uncle. That doesn't make sense to me. But anyway, and those two accounts were both banned later. And they had 3 pawns on the same side. I believe it was the ABC pawns. And opposite colored bishops, and they moved the bishop 1 square. Move the bishop 1 square. Move the bishop 1 square. and they extended that Swiss tournament for 5.5 hours. I logged off after the 150th move, 200, 150, I think. And I was talking to the live streamer. He came into my channel and was bitching about it. I went into his, and we were watching the thing. And I go, I can't promote this on my channel, so I'm going to log out. And he watched, I guess, the whole thing. And he was livid. And everybody, because they were 1-2, they were both 4-0, of course. 4-0 last round, and they play each other, and everybody else had to see who got third and never found out. So, Shadow, come here. Shadow. Oh, WWE. WWE. There you go. All right. So, let's get this show on the road. Let me get this going. And, hopefully that won't happen tonight, and hopefully we have a live streamer, so I will do a shout out about give me a minute. I've got to get all these things up. So, and then I will put the guidelines in really quick. Shadow, come here. Shadow, you cannot do that. Come on. You bugger, and then it's WWE, and I love you both, and you guys both rock. Be nice. Okay. Oh boy. Gotta love kitties. I do. Shadow, get over here. Shit. You little bugger. He's doing it because he wants me to be off the computer. That's what he's doing. Get over here. Yeah. We're loving you. We're loving you. We're loving you. Okay. Hey, Fantasiana. Good evening from the Oregon coast. Shadow, get away from her. Stop it. Okay, so let me see what I'm doing. Oh, it's going to be a good start, I can tell. Multi-streaming on JJ Plays Chess tonight. Discord, if you are a chess player, Arc Raider player, or Wizard player, you want to get on my Discord because you'll find out when I go live. And we have really good group of Wizardry players that chat all the time. So, like to have the chess players do it, but Shadow, stop. We're going to have a little bit of a fight here, I can see, with my kitties. One sec. And then I'm also on TikTok, where I put all 3 contents up on TikTok. And it is JJ's Chess Sponsor Palace, just like it is on Twitch. And I've got to move these cats. One sec. All right, we're moving. Come on. We got to move you. Let's go. Yeah, you're in a spot where he's going to bug you all the time. So let's do it. Thank you, guys. I love you guys. I do. I never get really mad at them. I never do. I know what they're doing, so it's all good. But at least he doesn't turn off my computer. He knows how to do that. He used to be able to jump up here, and I finally got it blocked. And instead of messing with Princess, he comes up and he jumps on the computer and goes bam right in front of me, and everything goes black. So that's a great day. And I'm going to go for the guidelines here. 903. Talamate Sin from Thailand, so 21.99 is the cap tonight. We've got a live streamer in Bozo Chess, that's Epic Elias, and Elias the Kid 06 on Twitch. Check out his contact, please. So you got a live streamer tonight. And I will put the Discord, and you guys keep fighting. I'm going to have to run over there, so please don't. And they're not really fighting. They're just sitting in front of each other. And Princess always hisses because what he does is he puts his arm on her neck, on the back of her neck, just rests it there and looks at her. And she hates that. Oh boy, it's on like Donkey Kong. Okay, so. Yeah, hey, Prehistoric, how you doing? You coming in tonight? You gonna play? Yeah, he is. I see him. Alrighty. Nice to see you, Prehistoric. And Fantasia said, good morning from Indonesia. I said, good evening from the Oregon coast. We're going to get the guidelines up. It's going to take me 6 minutes, so I got to write this really quick. So let me get the guidelines in. It is in your chat tab of the arena tonight, and I'm writing it now. So please don't write in the chat tab because there is no scroll bar. And so it'll take me a minute to get this going. Oh, of course, man, I can't type worth anything today. I knew I spelled that wrong. Boy, that would have been bad. Okay, we're almost done with that. Let me get this. $137 left. It's going to be tight. We're right down to the wire. Okay. All right, guidelines for tonight's 10-0 unrated rapid event. Fair play policy, no AI, no cheating, no smurfing, no excessively high elos coming in late farming medals. Suspect players will be reported, especially new accounts. If you come in, brand new account, and start beating 2200s, and you're like 400, that's smurfing. If you're even at 1600, never played a game on chess.com and come in, I'm going to consider that suspect, 11 hours old. Live streamers and titled players on titled accounts are welcome always on titled accounts for titled players because we don't know that you're titled. High Elo registered player as arena starts is the high Elo cap for tonight. All others read the room. Players that come in late over the Elo cap for the event will be reported. I'll give 2 warnings before I do that. The high Elo cap will be written in below when the arena starts, and we are underway and it has started. So let me check the high Elo cap. We'll get that down. And of course, Duck's in, so it is $22.99 tonight. Duck is in. Good to see Duck. Okay, so I'm going to write that in, and then I'll get to the games. And we'll get this going, and then I'll start doing the play-by-play. Thank you for your patience, everybody. And we'll put that in. Okay, and we'll also put and that is the arena for tonight, 465-4685, and we will be underway. Apologize for being a little late getting this in, but I needed to get this down first, and we'll get back to Twitch. If you want to chat, I do not have multi-streams up, chat up. I only have Twitch up, so if you want to chat, thanks for the challenge. Why aren't you playing in this tournament? I guess you're scared. My bad. And why would you challenge me while I'm doing the play-by-play? I don't know. I'm old. I'm cranky. I'm really cranky. This week has been rough. Okay, so we will get to this. And I just want to make sure that everything, copy and paste all of it and put it in Discord so when you have to do it next week, you can copy and paste it back and save time. Prehistoric, there's only a certain amount of characters per line on chess.com. Chat in arenas. You can't do it. I tried it. I so tried it. Thank you, Prehistoric. Okay, we are underway. Let's get into it. It is Saturday Night Rapids, and it is unrated 10-0. This is Duck. Everybody knows him by Duck versus Talamate, the 2135 from Thailand. This is going to be a great matchup, and it looks to be right off the bat. And I've got to go game to game to game. As we get to the 30-minute mark, I'll go to the leaderboard, and then I will go to close matchups. So, Bozo's Chess, this is your live streamer. This is Epic Elias on YouTube, Elias the Kid 06 on Twitch. Check out his content, it's amazing. So, 2011 with the Black Pieces and Fair is Fair, 1904 from Indonesia. Very good player, played extremely well last night when we saw him for the first time. Also, Elias is streaming this on his channel as well. For those on my YouTube channel, if you want to chat, come into twitch.tv. Following is free. And hey, if you give a sub, that is cool because I am still short of 500 subs on JJ Plays Chess. And every follow helps on Twitch. So following is free, just like subbing is on YouTube. So we go game to game to game. This is Saturday night at the Palace, Saturday Night Rapids. Not prehistoric now, and he is prehistoric in chat, but he's not prehistoric in the games. 1337 from Canada with the Black Pieces versus Mr. Chessman GM, the 1383. Boy, this is going to be a tight one with the White Pieces from the U.S.-Canada matchup right here at the start. Fantasiana Chess, been in every arena since 2024 November. She's improved, and she is 875. She did get into the 900s, and she started out at 100, got pummeled every freaking night after night for months, and then all of a sudden her openings got better. Her mid-game got better. She is one with lower Elo Cap. She has won 2 golds now. Pretty cool. 2099 is Elo Cap. Challenger Duke, how you doing? Thanks for coming in tonight. Gonna say that again. 2999. And I gotta write that in both. Let me get that. Oh, 2299. My bad. What am I doing? Yeah, 2299. I already wrote it down. Challenger, nice to see you. Okay, so Fantasiana getting better. She missed 4 arenas, 2 last month due to illness and 2 with family events. But she plays at every one, and Gigalex is known to Fantasiana. Fantasiana knows Gigalex, and they are both strong at their Elos. 1064 from Canada with the White Pieces. Gigalex in the building. And Radmaster 09, another Twitch streamer that's amazing. Expert over the board in face-to-face classical. And he is a live streamer, came in on a live streamer event like Elias is tonight, and went undefeated to the last game. And who beat him? Gigalex from Canada. It was a great game as well. I will be showing more of these games. I want to get everybody in first. So Radical Chess now, 1864 rated from the U.S. with the Black Pieces, and a PPPPP 60 from the Philippines, 1608 rated with the White Pieces. This is going to be a good matchup too. Great matchups right out that started out in the gate. We only got 14 players though, probably because of the high elos. It does slow down. It does kind of hurt us in the long run, but we've got a live streamer event tonight. Bella Maurice, 1462 from France with the Black Pieces. Talamate trying to get on the board in Talamate's second game. A gold member, 2135 from Thailand with the White Pieces. Tuan Road Toe from France. The 2309, you're over the cap. $22.99 tonight. And I will allow it. I mean, I should be a stickler on the $22.99, but it's 10 Elo over, so I'll go ahead and allow it. Duck, if you have a problem with that, let me know, and I will warn the player. But this is a 22.67 and a 23.09, and should be a good match. But Twan, read your chat tab, and I will allow you to play since you're only 10 over the cap. But man, don't make a habit. Please don't make a habit, because then it's on like Donkey Kong, and I'm going to blow up like a pimple and do the puff cheek chipmunk moves on you guys for not respecting the cap. Gigalex 1064 from Canada now with 2 points on the board versus Sai Abhinav P, the 692 from the US with the white pieces, and Fantasia on a chest now trying to get on the board with the white pieces, and Abo Heng from Canada, the 774, abandons and giving Fantasia on chest the 2 points. Quick. 14 players. Can we make 20 tonight at least? This has been the worst weekend we've had probably in 7 months for players, and that's probably because of all the higher levels. But it is a live stream event. Mr. Chessman GM 1383 from the US trying to get on the board against Radical Chess, the 1864 with 5 points, and the white pieces. A PPP 60 for the Philippines trying to get on the board now with the black pieces versus Not Prehistoric on the board with 2. 1337 doing well right out of the gate. Fantasia on a chest now with 2, and Jao Sui Wong from Vietnam, 609, rated with the black pieces. We are underway as Saturday Night Rapid, 16 players now. Hopefully we get more. Really got hampered on Tuesday with that 11-hour-old account, and then back-to-back jacks with a player that has had multiple accounts banned. Coming in at the start of the arena, and he was the cap, so I can't bitch about that, and I won't, but I do know his track record. Ender the Goat, 718 from Kuwait with the black pieces. Philippe Durant from Brazil, the 267 is playing a 718 from Kuwait tonight. Philippe with the white pieces. Do not talk about position. Everybody can hear me. Everybody can see me. They can see my reaction. So I do not talk about position during the game. Not bad. How can you play against me? Monday nights, unrated. I take challenges. I do puzzles on Monday night. And I take unrated only games. Because I've been scammed so many times, I am tired of dealing with that. So I've taken an unrated game, and thank you, first-time chatter, thank you for following. Every Monday night. Usually this kind of, I'm old. I'll be 70 this year. So this kind of tires me out, so usually I end it after the arena. Sometimes I stay on and take challenges, but probably not tonight. We've got 18 players. Hopefully we make 30. That would be really cool. And I will go through and show you a very good game. This is your live streamer. This is Elias. Epic Elias on YouTube. Got great content there. And then you have Elias the Kid 06 on twitch.tv. Check him out. Check his channel. And I will have to give a shout out to Elias. He is our live streamer tonight. Monday night, 6:30 p.m. PST. I actually do puzzles for about the first half hour, and then I take challenges for the rest of the night. And I haven't been getting any. I've only been getting rated games. And they're always 200 Elo, 100 Elo. They just want to, I was amazed. I actually had a 400 Elo play me and was legit. And it's the first time probably in a year that I played somebody that wasn't trying to smurf or scam or look at me, I'm so great, Let's fuck over a streamer, I'm sorry, I get jaded from that stuff, and it was so nice to have a legit player play, and that was a pleasure. And that was 2 weeks ago, and I didn't even get a challenge last week. All of them were rated, and I would ask for an unrated game, and they disappear. So it's been like that for a month here. So, but I'm doing well in the 2026 Daily Chess Championships. I'm a classical player playing since 1969, 1973, and 74. Number one board from Meade High School in Spokane, Washington, representing public schools. Number one board my senior year, 1864 was my highest rating, and that was provisional, and 1648 USCF non-provisional rating. And I've been playing Petrov since 1973. Playing the center opening back in the day, but I changed it to the Scotch. So I like to play the Scotch. I will play other openings, only in tournaments, but I try to play the same opening and then let people think, oh, he's a Potzer. And that's why you call it Pots of Plows, because then all of a sudden I'll throw a Sicilian on you and you'll be going, what the hell happened? It's kind of fun, actually. Over the board, I do really well. Not so on online chess. White has the winner, and that is fair is fair, and fair is fair is 2 points up. So we have games going still. We've got Mr. Chessman GM, 1383 from the U.S., and Gigalex on the board with 2 with the black pieces. Down the list we'll go. 14 more minutes before we go to the leaderboard, and then I'll start showing these games a little bit more. Radical Chess, 1864, with 9 points, taking the lead. I do want to check. Established in 2020, established player, very good. And with the black pieces, and Sai Abanov P, 692 from the U.S. Having a strong opponent in that one. Fantasia on the chess with 5. Curly in third place, taking the lead. Getting up that leaderboard quick with the black pieces versus Tarak VG from New Zealand, 674 rated with the white pieces. New Zealand in the building at JJ's Chess Pots or Palace. Jeffin Stanlin, 1295, diamond member from the U.S. with the black pieces, and Ender de Gout from Kuwait, the 718 with the white pieces in this one. Ender with 2 points on the board. Jeffin Stanlin with 2 as well. And 23 Nightmare, the diamond member, 1926 rated tonight from the U.S. with the black pieces versus Tom Destroya from Australia, the 515 diamond member. Get a lot of members here because we really try to make it a fair playing field. The more it's fair, the more you guys don't cheat, the more people come back and the more people watching on not only twitch.tv but on YouTube at JJ Plays Chess, and I'm a community streamer on chess.com at Mammoth Bonus, and they watch from there as well. So you get a lot more people watching you when you play fair. Tuan Road Toe, he is over the cap by 10 Elo, so I'm not going to really say much. Diamond member from France with the black pieces with 2 points tonight, and now playing the live streamer tonight, the extraordinaire Elias Duckhead 06 2011 from St. Vincent and Grenadines with the white pieces. We're going to watch this a bit, and then I will hit the other games But this is a 2309 and a 2011. Got to hit this quick, though. Fair is fair. With 2 points on the board, the diamond member with the black pieces, and Nguyen De Duan from Vietnam, the 660 with the white pieces. And we're going to go right back to that high-level matchup here. Bozo Chess is the live streamer of the decade. Does very well, by the way. Does very, very well. Also, if you come in and chat, I will be able to chat with you on Twitch, not on YouTube. I will not see that multi-stream chat. TOS prevents me. I'm primarily on Twitch, and I'm affiliated on Twitch, so I'm not about to go against TOS. Not at this moment. I'm really super small. Super small. Tuan Road Toe 2400 to 2309 from France with the black pieces in this one. Epic Elias with the white pieces. Can't talk about position. Everybody can watch and listen. Hope everybody's enjoying this Saturday night. Rapids. Most we've ever had is 87 players on Saturday night. Friday night, 93. And on For Love of the Game Tuesday, it was a Blitz as well. It rotates. It's going to be a Rapid next week. And then it's going to be a Chess 960, then a Bullet, then a Blitz. Rotates through all four. And when the Chess 960 comes up, you never know what I'm going to throw. Never know. The end of the year, last Tuesday night of the year 2025, through a 1 minute bullet, no time increment on Chess 960, and it was a blast. We didn't have a lot of players. We had 18, but they had so much fun. There were 7 draws in that damn thing. It was crazy good, and 7 to 8 people had a chance for medals with 30 seconds left. Crazy, crazy, crazy. It gets right down to it. Okay, we'll go back to Radical Chess now, and Mr. Chessman trying to get on the board. Mr. Chessman GM 1383 from the U.S. with the black pieces, and Radical Chess, the 1864 in the front with 13 running away with it, getting those points in and winning quickly. That's what you have to do in rapid 10-0s. You get that lead and then you hold on for dear life, but we'll see as we go to the leaderboard in 9 minutes how it's faring. We've got Sai Abhinav P, the 692 with 4 points, doing well with 4 points tonight with the black pieces. Gigalex with 4 as well, also doing well. They are 4th and 5th currently. There's a tiebreaker in there, it looks like. And Gigalex 1064 from Canada doing extremely well with the white pieces. TTV Rusty in the building. Nice to see TTV Rusty this year. 1400 Elo from Vanadu with the black pieces. He is a regular here at the Palace. Ippy Pippy Pippy from Philippines. The 1608 with the white pieces against TTV Rusty, who is a tough draw in any game at his Elo. He is very, very strong. 8 minutes to go before the leaderboard. We're going to run him back to the higher matchups currently, and that is Tuan Roto 2400 from France versus Bozo Chess. That is Epic Elias, live streamer. Very good streamer, very good content. Epic Elias on YouTube. If you haven't checked it out, please go sub to him. He's awesome. Also follow him on Twitch at Elias the Kid 06. Prehistoric's going to head out for a bit. He said he'll try to be back later. Prehistoric, it is great to see you, man. Great to see you. Thank you. And by the way, congrats again on winning your first medal in my arenas. That was so cool to see you and Anakin Skywalker Good from Indonesia, who's a friend of Fantasiana, both win their first medals, gold and silver. And Prehistoric got a silver. And I think it was $13.99 cap that night, right? And people respected it. That was a cool thing. They actually went, oh, shoot, man. Chess players well. Real chess players well. It's the ones that are, I'm just trying to get to Grandmaster in 5 minutes, and once I create my account and my 12 other accounts and have all my time controls at 2,400 or higher. That don't, and that's too bad. Wish that wasn't the case. I know they addressed the issue with cheating in the higher levels in the top 1%, and that's really cool. And they said it's 50% down since they went with that new app. I think that's great. Now do it for the regular player base, because that's where the damage is coming from. I mean, yeah, I know it's big money, and that's why they need to put a stop to it, to cheating and in any way, shape, or form. And this isn't money. These are free. These are fun. But it makes it no fun for people going in and running into cheaters every night in your regular arenas. And your unrated arenas that people create, they don't have any tools to stop it. And I'm not saying give them a ban button. I mean, I'm not. But it takes a while, if you do report somebody, to be able to check those guys out. And we all know there's probably over 400,000 or more, maybe even half a mil of reports that they got to sift through. So the thing is, why don't you give us a boot button, so if we think somebody's suspect and shouldn't be in our arenas that may wreck our arenas, give us a boot button for that night. Not give us an open boot button, because then it's going to be Boot Fest 2026. But give us a boot button, then give us a little box that says, if you check it, it caps the highest elo that enters that arena and doesn't allow anybody above it coming in late to farm a medal. That would be really, really cool. I don't know why anybody's come up with that yet. I don't even know who came up. Well, shit, I think I do know who came up with that. But anyway, and there's a couple of other things that would help as well. And I'm just a peon. Who cares? I'm an old man. What do I know? Maybe more than you think. Maybe not. But it really would help for player-created arenas if we got some love, too, that created them. Because we do this every night. We see these players every night. And I do the stats, and I have been lax the last 2 months. I haven't added those yet. But we're getting about 9 average now per month that cheat, and about 4 to 5 medals stolen a month from people that eventually got banned. And it used to be, at the start of 2025, it used to be 15 to 30. And over 15 medals a month stolen. So it is getting better. But I've done these guidelines ever since, and that's helped a little bit. But, that provisional bonus rating right now for brand new accounts, and they can just make 25 accounts and then be Grandmaster in an hour. That bonus rating is too bloated for online chess. Too bloated. So Black is the winner, and Tuan Roto with the win over Epic Elias. $23 players tonight. Fair is fair now in Telemonte. This is going to be a good matchup. Fair is 1904, 2135 for Telemonte from Thailand. Diamond member Fair is fair from Indonesia, Thailand. Head-to-head tonight. Bella Maurice from France and Radical Chess. Radical Chess was 17 in the lead. Bella Maurice trying to get on the board. 1450-62 from France. Has won a lot of golds, a lot of silvers here. done very well. Fantasia on the chest, the 875 from Indonesia with the black pieces at 9 points in second place. Fantasiana burning it up tonight against Mr. Chessman GM 1383 with 2 points tonight. And Fantasiana saying, hey, wait a sec, I can play too tonight. And we've got Tuan Road 2 with 5 points, currently in fourth. The Diamond Member 2309 just beating Epic Elias versus Giglex now. Giglex is a tough out. Be interesting to watch on this one. 1064 in third place. We've got two regulars from the Palace representing tonight against the highest Elos in town. It is a battle you need to watch. It is going to come down to 1 hour and 1 minute. Who's going to win this? Cy Abhinav P from the U.S., 692 rated player, 4 points on the board. Man, those low-rated players are rocking it tonight with the white pieces. Bozo Chess Elias trying to get on the board, 2011. He is our live streamer tonight, and he is a solid player, man. He is really good. Check out his content. Epic Elias on YouTube. Elias the Kid 06 on twitch.tv. Following is free. Ender the Goat from Kuwait. 5 points tonight in sixth place. 649 rated with the black pieces. And IPPP. IPPP? Or is it IPP pie? I just thought about what that said. Kind of want to think it says IPP pie. Pie. I have no idea. From the Philippines, 1608 with 2 points on the board versus Ender the Goat with 5. Pie is sky high with the white pieces. Radical Chess now 21 points and just roasting everybody. The 1864 from the U.S. with the black pieces. TTV Rusty giving them a battle for Vanadu. 1400 Elo with the white pieces going for broke here. And we have hit the time where we go to the standings and we'll update it. And it is a runner. 6 in a row. Radical Chess 6-6 for 21. U.S. out in the lead. Indonesia right behind with Fantasiana Chess, the 875 with 3 wins, 1 loss. On fire with 3 in a row for 9 points. Gigalex in third, another regular here. 1064 from Canada, 3 wins, 1 loss, 2 wins in a row for 7 points. And in fourth, there is a 3-way tie. Tuan Roto from France. Fair is Fair from Indonesia. And Not Prehistoric from Canada, all with 5, all with 2 wins and no losses. Duck in fifth. 2 wins, 1 loss. Out of fire, lost the last one, 5 points. As well, Ender the Goat in sixth from Kuwait, 2 wins, 2 losses for 5 as well. In seventh, Cy Abhinav P from the U.S., a 692, 2 wins, 3 losses for 4 points. In eighth, 23 Nightmare, 1326 with 1 win and 2 points. Talamate from Thailand in ninth with 1 win, 1 loss, 2 points. And Jeff and Stalin, 1295 from the U.S., 1 win, 1 loss, tied for ninth with Talamate. In 10th, it's E Pi from the Philippines. I-5 full thumb. 1 win, 2 losses, and 2 points tonight. And that is your top 10. Mr. Chessman GM in 11th with 2 and 1 win, 4 losses. And that is your scoring tonight in a Saturday Night Rapids so far. 57 minutes, 5 seconds to go. We're going to go to some close matchups. This is one of them. And TTV Rusty, the 1400 versus the 1864. But we'll get the closest matchups. And then in the last 30 minutes, we'll show your leaders. We have some close matches, I hope. I'm looking down the list, and boy, they're all skewered. All skewered, so we're going to keep it right here. This is your leader. 56 minutes, 35 seconds, man. I am looking at 35 seconds from taking a breather. Tell you, gotta love Saturday Night Rapids at JJ's Chess Boxer Palace. Gotta love it. If you haven't followed, you should be. And if you haven't seen the Discord, you should be there as well. Sexalote, hi, first time chatter, how you doing? Nice to see you. And we're going to put the Discord up. If you're a chess player, you need to be there. I do these 3 times a week for Love of the Game. Tuesday, Friday Night Blitz, Saturday Night Rapids. And you will get an update the night before on the arena. All I ask is that you play fair. The more fair, the more people watch. It's not about one person smoking everybody. It really isn't. It's about everybody having fun. And it's unrated for a reason. And that is, in my estimate, when people are having fun, they come back. And that's why we have a lot of members playing tonight. If you notice, there's a lot of gold members, a lot of diamond members. Haven't seen any platinums yet tonight, but we should see a couple, and usually do. And they come back and they play. And they're not in my club. There's only a few players that play in my club that play in these. And most of the players just randomly come in and all of a sudden, hey, this is kind of fun. For Love of the Game Tuesday, rotates Bullet, Blitz, Rapid, and Chess 960 Freestyle Fisher Random. Every week it rotates. And next week will be a Rapid. The week after that, Chess 960. And, I could throw another bullet at you. Boom, boom, boom. 1-0, no increment. Chess 960. Can you handle it? I think we'll do a little bit of longer time control. But, man, that was fun. The last Tuesday night of 2025, it was a blast. Man, it was a battle, too. It went right down to the end. So, Friday Night Blitz, Saturday Night Rapids. Been doing this since June 2024. I was on the radio for 9.5 years, and hope you enjoy the commentary. I do not talk about position, and that is why I don't, because multi-streaming on JJ Plays Chess and also JJ's Chess Boxer Palace on Twitch. Also have JJ Plays Wizardry. If you're into Wizardry variants, Daphne, you want to check that out, as well as Arc Raiders. What a game. Dude, that is going to dominate 2026. Oh my God, it's amazing. The cinematics, live sounds, real sound. I mean, the sound, live sounds, amazing, and real physics. It is an incredible experience. If you haven't heard about it, check it out. Arc Raiders, taking everybody by storm. So, Radical Chess and TTV Rusty, we do have other games, but I do want to show this game. It is a battle right now. And we're going to go to our live streamer against Billa Maurice. Now, Epic Elias and Elias the Kid 06 on Twitch. Epic Elias on YouTube. 2 points on the board. The 2011 is playing Billa Maurice from France. Billa is a tough opponent, and she has the black pieces in this one. This should be a good matchup here, as well as Gigalex and Sai Abanov P, the 692 player with the black pieces, and Gigalex with the white pieces from Canada. Kiro Koro from Canada just entered, 672 with the black pieces, versus Tuan Roto. Tough matchup out of the gate, 2309. And yes, he's 10 Elo over the cap. The cap was $22.99, but I allowed him to play. He's a diamond member. And we did check him, and we'll check him again since February of 2024. So almost 2 years on chess.com established. Mr. Chessman now with 5 points, doing well, the 1383 in 8th position. And double precision float enters the building, another diamond member, 1226. First game out of the gate with the white pieces. Will keep it here. 1226 and a 1383. We've got 25 players, usually around 30, so we're doing good tonight. I very much appreciate everybody, and I appreciate everybody that respects the cap. And when it's like $13.99, they don't come in late, just farm a medal. And I give 2 warnings, and then I report. In this case, he was 10 Elo over. Can't really say much. You know, I probably should be a stickler because maybe people will abuse it in the long run. Hopefully they won't. But I think that if everybody knows that these 3 events that I run are capped and they respect the cap, that is a great thing. I guess this guy wants to have his name up by challenging me. I don't know. I mean, it's 10-0. I'm not going to play it rated, so why aren't you playing an unrated event? Link is in the Twitch. It is pinned tonight at the top of the page. If you don't see it, or if you accidentally get kicked out, all you got to do is go to twitch.tv, JJ's Chess Potzer Palace, and follow, and you can get in, chat immediately, and you just click that pin post, and you're right back in the arena. Easy peasy. Watch a double precision float, the 1226 with the white pieces. 50 minutes to go. It is Saturday Night Rapids. Gigalex now with 9 points in 4th position, doing very well tonight with the black pieces against Juan Roto. The 2309, 10 Elo over the cap, but it's only 10 Elo. How can that hurt, right? In many ways. That's all I can say. Anybody who's a chess player, you got to think ahead. Hopefully that won't continue, but we'll allow him to play tonight. Going to Kiro Akoro, the 672 from Canada, trying to get on the board against Ender the Goat. 7 points from Kuwait tonight to 590 versus 672. This is going to be a battle. We're going to show it for a while. Through the opening, we've got close elos in this 30-minute period so that everybody gets shown. And that's what it's about. Everybody gets shown, not just somebody just smoking everybody, right? I think that's the best part about it, and that's why people come back. And I try to prevent people from cheating. I don't have the tools. I wish chess.com would give the tools. And there's a winner, and Cairo Coro with the win. And Cairo Coro on the board from Canada with 2 points. Radical Chess and Talamate. This should be a good one. Number 1. And currently, Talamate struggling tonight. The gold member from Thailand, 2135, with the white pieces at 3 points. But they could change very quickly. There's a lot of time to get up on that leaderboard. Radical Chess with 25 points. And as I tell everybody, if you run into somebody that's suspect, you look at their reviews or whatever, and you think there's something wrong, report them. Chess.com messaged me out of the blue about, now it's got to be 5 or 6 months ago. And I'm not always right on my reports, but it keeps people fair. It lets me know that if somebody isn't banned, that they're playing straight up. And then I know that I'm pretty comfortable with them being in my arena. And if they do get banned, then I know that I was right. But they say keep doing what you're doing because it makes for a fair playing field. And that was out of the blue, and that really meant a lot to me because I didn't think anybody cared that I was doing this. So I very much appreciate whoever wrote that comment from chess.com. And that was pretty cool of them. Keep doing what you're doing. So hopefully everybody enjoys these arenas. They have fun, and it's fair for everybody. And that's what it's about. That's why I don't play. I make you guys the stars. So you guys have a blast on 3 nights a week. And that's important to me. So I'm trying to give back to the community in that way. And I hope you enjoy it. I really do. And I hope you enjoy the commentary as well. Radical Chess with the black pieces, Talamate with the white pieces. And we've got TTV Rusty and Marvin Lee, my buddy, my bestie, from the Central Oregon coast right here in town, going head to head against TTV Rusty. Boy, that's a battle. Bet Marvin's happy about that. We go up and he owns a bar here, Bar and Grill. It's great food. And I don't drink alcohol, but I eat the food. And the food's amazing. And Marvin's a great cook, too. And we'll talk about some of these players. And we're very, very respectful, by the way. But we get a kick out of some of these people. They quite funny in chat, and there's some great storylines. So we're going to switch away to Radical Rusty. Radical Rusty. TGB Rusty, 1400 from Vanadu. And Marvin Lee, the 668 Diamond member. Another Diamond member tonight with the black pieces. He is in the 2026 Daily Chess Championships. And the thing about him and his wife, and I've said this over and over, and I know a lot of people have heard it, but him and his wife run the bar at South Beach, and it's a really cool place. And they've had no help since COVID. And so 12-hour days, and he cooks, she's behind bar. And with that, he gets the chess.com app out, and he plays chess when there's no food orders. But when there's a food order, he has to drop the chess and then get that order out. So, yeah, nice one, Coro. Good win. That was a great win. Good job. And that's what it's all about, man. Having fun. Tell you, having fun. And Saxalotti, I saw you say hi. You still here? Are you playing? Thank you all for following tonight. I appreciate it. But anyway, with Marvin, he has to drop the phone. So his ratings he's a lot better than his ratings there. And I wouldn't say overly low, but they're probably 200 Elo lower. And I played him a lot. I think he's beat me twice lifetime. But we have a lot of fun. And we go in and we'll play some chess face-to-face. He's got a board and pieces that were handcrafted, Staunton style. And nobody knows who did it. And 1945. And they are this big. I've got a YouTube video of it if you want to see it. It's called Paranormal Chess. Marvin and I are playing against each other. And there was nobody near the camera. He had his camera stand. He's got a live band, and he's a great musician. He's also a pilot. Has his own plane. And so he has his light stand on another table. It's separate. It's not touching our table. And all of a sudden, the freaking camera zooms in on the pieces. And then it zooms in out by itself. And then another couple minutes come by, and it does it again in a different spot. And they did have a patron that passed away that was a regular. So it was really interesting. I mean, there had to be some explanation that was reasonable. But If you want to see those pieces are really cool. And I've got a 3-parter on paranormal chess, even though it probably wasn't paranormal. There's probably some explanation, but we were both kind of freaked out by it. It was kind of crazy. So Marvin with the black pieces, diamond member versus TTV Rusty. We're going to go to Enter the Goat now and double precision float. Double precision with 2 points in the black pieces. Enter the Goat with 7 from Kuwait tonight. Doing well, the 590 with the white pieces. Great end game here. Mr. Chessman GM, 1383 from the U.S. with the black pieces. Bill Maurice trying to get on the board tonight. 1462 from France. And another challenge. Why do you guys challenge me on the event nights and not on Monday night? And why do you always try rated? Do you think I'm going to take one? Unrated and not tonight. Come on. Pull your head out. Sorry, my bad. I gotta pull my head out right now. So, Mr. Chessman GM with the black pieces. Hey, I'm frosty tonight. Watch out. Be ready. It's coming. Epic Elias on YouTube. Elias the Kid 06 on twitch.tv. Are you sitting in the bag? You really are doing... I love Shadow. He's so funny. And he talks. He knows 6 words. He knows my name. He'll call it. And people have heard him call me by name, which is pretty amazing. So, Epic Elias and Elias the Kid 06. Watch him on Twitch. Live streaming tonight. 9 points. Currently moving up into 3rd. Had a little bit of a slow start tonight. Now he is rocking it. Diamond member, 2011 Elo. Very good player as well. Versus now Prehistoric, 1337. Prehistoric got back. Said he was going to take a little bit of a break and come back. And he is now back with 5 points and in 7th position. And this is a battle. Gigalex and Kyra Koro, the 672 from Canada with 5 points on the board, doing extremely well at 600 level, beat a 1300 earlier. Gigalex, 1064 in 4th with 9 points. Boy, they are rolling. And let's try to get you a high elo if we can. And we got to watch Fantasiana and Saxolotl. There's Saxolotl. 2035 under the cap tonight. Appreciate that. Thanks for everybody respecting that, by the way. From Canada with the black pieces and Fantasiana Chess, the 875 from Indonesia. Fantasiana in 3rd place, tied for 3rd with 9 points. That's pretty impressive. She is just getting better and better. And she upset Michelle Amy, who is pretty much our quote-unquote Blitz champion. She smokes everybody. She's around 1,900 in Rapids, 1,700 in Blitz, but that is her favorite time control, 3-0 and 3-2. And boy, does she win gold. She is on fire. Elias found out the hard way, live streaming on Friday night. Boy, he was getting the pudding, man. It was a scoop fest. Played her 3 times. It's like, she's underrated. And she's legit, by the way. We've checked her out. She is totally legit from Quebec. One of our women players that are extremely strong. And I did have to rub it in on her. When you play classical, don't pre-move. That's all I'm saying. When you play classical time controls, don't pre-move. And The only match that we played, and I'm a classical player, she'd smoke me in speed chess. You'd smoke me. Everybody would. I'm not a very good speed chess player. I'm old. And it's hard for me since my first ever speed chess game was in 2024, and they forced it on me in a tournament and said, we're changing our time controls from classical to speed chess. Are you cool with that? Can you take one for the team? Because another club was coming. And I was like, yeah. And I had one of the 4 previous tournaments. I won 3 and took second in the other one. So they switched it to speed chess, and I took 5th. And I was cool with that. I was so happy I got 5th. I was like, yeah, that many players? Yeah, cool. But I am not a speed chess player. I'm more of a classical player. So when I played Michelle, she pre-moved and dumped her queen. And she still played me all the way to the end. She was not going to let me take it, but I did. And so I've got bragging rights over Epic Elias. That's all I got. I beat Michelle Amy. And there is a follow. And with this particular overlay, I cannot see until I actually say hi. Hi, Sax. How you doing? Glad to see you in the game. We're watching your game right now. And thank you for following. Whoever just followed, I will see it after when I get the big screen, when I see the replay. Or they talk in chat. Thanks for coming in tonight. We are watching with 35 minutes and 29 seconds to go. Giglex and Kairokoro are playing at around the 6-minute mark. Fantasiana Chess and Saxolotil from Canada, 2035. First game of the night with the black pieces. We've got Mr. Chessman GM and Double Precision Float, as well as Bozo Chess, that's Epic Elias, our live streamer of the night, and Tuan Roteau, 2309 from France. Radical just taking it to everybody tonight. Not Prehistoric and TTV Rusty now going head to head. Try to get new players in. And of course, I cannot talk about position. I can talk about it after if I see something that somebody missed, but I try to make it as fair a playing field for everybody, and that's what I've really, really emphasized, and that's why I will report people if I see that they're suspect. And that's why I put a cap on it, so that people respect that when they come in. And we do it 3 times a week for you guys. So let's have fun. And hopefully, we've had people that have messed around on purpose and come in and screwed with it and ran all our customers, ran our viewers out. It's free. Following is free and subbing is free. So I don't have a lot of subs on Twitch, but I am affiliated since June 6, 2024. Gigalex and Kairokoro in a draw. That's a battle right there. We're watching Fantasiana and Saxo. Gonna go to the other games. 33-22 left. Thank you all for following. And if I didn't see that, this particular overlay has really small print. And even with my glasses, which, boy, I'm so glad I have my new glasses. Whew, that's helped a lot. Especially in the 2026 Daily Chess Championship. I've got 2 pairs now. And there's a back rank made. Boom! And Saxolotl with the win. Fantasiana, got to protect about that. That's one thing you're susceptible in still. But she defeated Michelle Amy in a blitz. I probably will never be able to do that. And everybody cheered in chat when that happened. And there's people on YouTube that'll actually call out by name some of the regulars that come in and wrote for him. And that is a really cool thing. I think that is fantastic because none of these players are in giant tournaments and mass TV and FIDA and all that stuff. They just want to play chess. And they get their names out and they get some little notoriety and a little known streamer on Twitch and on YouTube showing some cool tournament games 3 nights a week. And it's a lot of fun for me, and I thank everybody that's watching tonight and that is participating as well. We've got double precision float and Mr. Chessman GM, the 1383, 7 points on the board, double precision with 5. And this is a U.S. bragging rights match right there. TTV Rusty now with 2 and Not Prehistoric with 9. Doing well. Not Prehistoric and 30. Got the taste of metal. Says, hey, I can do this again. I can do it. And there is another one, and I do not see. Oh, that is double precision. I can see double precision float. Thank you for following. There we go. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying this event. I run it 3 nights a week, Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. So 7 o'clock PST and 6:30. I put the link up, and here's the Discord. If you want to add to Discord, you will get the night before in the announcements and in the chess channel. I got Wizardry in there, I got Arc Raiders, and I got chess. Chess is my primary game. But with Discord, you will see the link for the arena and the time. And I put a little bit of rules in there for everybody. And they are guidelines, but I really want people to play fair, so I really will report people that cheat and not respect this pseudo cap I put on every night. And the highest Elo that comes in and registers before the arena starts, and the arena starts, whoever is the highest Elo in that arena is the cap for the night. I add 99 on the end. So if it's an 800, it'll be an 899 cap. If it's an 1800, it'll be 1899 cap. Tonight's 2299 because we had Duck in. And that is, we had some great players. And we got a live streamer in Epic Elias on YouTube. Check out his channel. JJ Plays Chess. Check me out too. And I need the subs, baby. Epic's getting, or Epic Elias is getting all the subs. Hey, what about me? So then you've got Elias the Kid on Twitch. Check his content out as well. JJ's Chess Pots Palace. Saturday Night Rapids. Friday Night Blitz for Love of the Game Tuesday. It's all here at the Palace. At 6:30, I put the link up in chat, but the night before in Discord. And at 7 p.m., we roll. Gigalex now with 10 points in third. 1064 from Canada versus Talamate with 5 points. 2135 from Thailand. Gold member with the white pieces. We got Cairo Koro versus Saxo. Both new followers tonight and both in chat. Cool to see. Cairo with an upset over a 1300, 672 from Canada. 6 points on the board in 11th. And Saxo Loto in 16th. First game, got a win. 2 points on the board. Can still move up with 28 minutes to go. Got Tuan Roto, 21 points in second position. The diamond member from France. Rocking and rolling with the white pieces, and Fantasia on a chess now has dropped to 5th with 9 points. But what a performance by the 875 from Indonesia. She is doing awesome with the black pieces tonight. Now, Elias, our live streamer, Epic Elias, Bozo Chess 2011. And I always have to say Vincent. I want to say Trinidad. St. Vincent and Grenadines, and a winner in 11 points and moves into third. Elias says, not today. I'm taking it. Taking it. I can, from the old man perspective, I sure can after the arena. If you'd like to ask that after the arena, I'd be glad to say stuff. And I'll try to say it here, but I want to focus on the games. But in my opinion, okay, I'm having a classical tournament next week. Can you give me some advice on how to use my time wisely? I start one game with 45 minutes and ended up with 51 minutes. Well, it depends on the moves. Is it 40 moves and you get a half hour? Is it an hour tournament and hour for both players, and then at the 40th move, you get another 30? That's why I was used to in high school and in the Western States Open and in the Newport Open. And I, in my opinion, what my coach told me, sit on my hands. That was the biggest thing. Be respectful. Check every square. And the biggest thing that I thought helped me play well, and especially when I upset somebody that was high rated and over 2,000. When they get up from the board, why aren't they using your time while you're making your move? I know the best players in the world don't have to, but when you're in a classical game, and this is just my opinion, and people can critique it if they want, use your opponent's time. Not only look at what your attacks are, but look at what his attacks are. And I was taught at an early age to do that. And I am very strong in the end game. John Chung, he's the older MIT grad, John Chung, and he was my sensei over here in Newport. And he moved back to LA, but what an amazing chess player in his own right. But he goes, your end game is so strong. It's just, I have my weaknesses in the opening and mid game. I really do. But if I'm even, or I'm even down a pawn, even sometimes two, I can come back. And he just was really impressed. And he used me in all his tournaments for his end game analysis, which is really cool. And I'd always find something. And that was an honor to do that. And then I got to meet the Russians at the Western States Open in 2009, and that was really neat, and he knew them all. And so, from my standpoint, use your opponent's time. If you got to do what you got to do, but sit on your hands. Make sure you look at every square, every opportunity. Really look at what your opponent's trying to do. And from the standpoint of taking your time, now don't take too much time, but there are certain points in a game where a lot of people, and when I play other classical players that are book, I may throw an unorthodox move out there. Not a stupid move where you lose a piece, but I want to see if he's going to use too much time to freaking react. And, you're playing the board. That's what you're playing. So make sure you look at the board. Keep your hands down. Do not make a quick move. That's my advice. Also, get plenty of sleep. And don't go in anxious or nervous. Go in and enjoy the moment because you have the opportunity to do so. And whatever you do the best you can, but never get down on yourself. And never let anybody tell you that you're not good enough. So that's what I had to deal with when I was younger. And I always say I'm not good enough. And then I beat them 6 times in a row. I'm still not good enough, right? And so I have a little chip on my shoulder where I get to play. And I've had health problems, so I haven't got to play in a lot of tournaments that I wanted to play in, like the 2024 September tournament, the $1,000 draw up in Lincoln City. I got COVID on September 4th. And so I missed it. I was out 9.5 weeks with COVID, and I've still got the hip knee thing that after it, and that's first time I haven't been able to walk 100%. And so from my standpoint, my coach said, sit on my hands, enjoy the moment, play your game, and whatever happens, do the best you can. But when it is his turn, use his time. Use his time. Because you may see something and see the moves that he's going to make and open up that game. So I hope that helps. That's what I would give as advice. Don't touch it until you're positive. Don't keep your hands on the table. Keep them down. And if you got to hold them, if you got to put them under a knee, do the herky-jerky, whatever you got to do. But use your opponent's time. If you get up from the table and let him make a move and you go, oh, I just got him, and walk away, he's going to be using his time to defend that move, but he may see something that you don't see, and then you come back and you're using extra time to respond. And so that's just what I was taught, and hope it helps. Hope it helps. Mr. Chessman GM versus TTV Rusty now. 20 minutes to go. We'll start hitting these other players that are in the top positions. This is Bozo Chess. This is Epic Elias, our live streamer tonight. And thank you so much. Can you guys thank him in chat for coming in and being the live streamer of the evening? Very much appreciate that. Appreciate he came in and took the time to play tonight and took the time yesterday. Radical Chess, this is your 1-3 right now, and this is a match, and we are in the end game, so we're going to keep it here. 19 minutes to go. I'm going to take a quick break, and I will be right back. I do not talk about position, like I said, so I don't want to affect any ending whatsoever, and I want this to be as fair as possible for everybody every night we do it. The next one will be for Love of the Game Tuesday. It will be a rapid as well. That's next Tuesday at 6:30. Link will go up in Discord. That Discord link will be there the night before the arena. ID QDH733. Thank you, first time chatter. Can't stand those never admit they're wrong people who defend a losing position to the death with bullshit. In what way are you saying that? Can you extrapolate on that? And I'll be right back. Be back in about 2-3 minutes. I will change the game. I am going to watch here. Let's put these games up really quick. Gigalex 1064 versus Fantasia on chess with the white pieces. Not Prehistoric versus Kairakoro with 6 points tonight with the black pieces from Canada. And Bragging Rights for Canada, Not Prehistoric, also from Canada with the white pieces. Double Precision Float and Talamate. Talamate with the black pieces in fourth position with 12 and Double Precision Float in third with 13. We are going to go to Radical Chess and Epic Elias. This is a battle for between first and third. Solid endgame. watching Saturday Night Rapids, just taking a quick break. I'm an old man, got to get my breathers in. And IDDQ, can't stand those never admit they're wrong people who defend a losing position to the death with bullshit. Don't know what that meant. If you can extrapolate on that, I really appreciate it. Elias with the black pieces. Radical with the white. And there's a winner, Radical with another win. Great attempt, Elias, in that one. And Radical undefeated tonight. Now Sax and Mr. Chessman. Mr. Chessman with the black pieces. Also Ender the Goat and Gigalex Ender with the white pieces. We've got Radical now and Fantasia on the chess. And Elias versus Twan Road to 2400. Long road to 2400. Only took me an hour and a half to figure that one out. 2309. And if that's in reference to me saying take your opponent's time, is when he's making your move, don't get up from the board. You watch while he's taking his time. If he takes 5 to 10 minutes to move, you're watching too. That's what that means. And if that's bullshit, if that's what you meant, you don't know what you're talking about. But if you're new to classical chess and it's your first tournament, that's what I would recommend. What? All right. Mr. Chessman, GM. This is a fun tournament. Knock it off, please. Don't curse at another player, please. If he continues, ask him to stop politely, double. Don't go to his level. If he doesn't, then report him. I have no problem with that. I think everybody does at times. Honestly, don't know why he took the game so seriously. I love classical chess. It's my best time control. It's my best too, Sax. By far, I'm way higher rated in classical. Because I've been playing it since 1969. I had somebody comment on my YouTube channel. I had 3 games over 90% in this daily 2026 chess.com Daily Chess Championship. I've been playing really well, but I've been playing Petrovs since 1973. And all 3 games were with black. And I'm playing at an 85, 88% with white. And someone commented on the video that he was, I think, 700 or 1,000 Elo. And his best was like 77%. He was like, what? I'm like, dude, I've been playing a long time. And honestly, daily, 24-hour dailies are just like classical. And all I do is look at the board. Everybody knows. My parents died in 97 and 99. And they see how I play. And I'm not a very good speed chess player, so my ratings are pretty low in speed chess. I just started really playing it when I got on chess.com, and I don't play Blitz or Bullet at all that much. And Rapids, somebody from Australia did a stat thing on my games. It took the time to do it. I don't know if they were tied to chess.com or not, but 85% average in speed chess, and I time out 75% of the time. I'm just too slow. I'm too old. I'm too slow. But in classical, everybody that I played that has a higher rating in online chess, I smoke. I think I might have lost 1 and then beat them 4 times. So there is a draw. Long road to 2400, Tuan road to 2400 from France, 2309, and Elias with a great draw. $8.42 left. But they were making a point that I was playing in the 90% in 3 games, and shoot, I've been playing Petrov since freaking 1973 in high school tournament chess. And if you want to check it out, Meade High School in Spokane, Washington, baby. 10 other teams. I was rated the 2nd highest in Spokane. Kid from Ferris was the number 1 in state. And we beat them twice and we're not allowed to go because there was a problem with debate and chess on the same weekend in 2 different cities near Seattle on the western side of the state. And so they had to go to the school board and deny our chess team to play at state. We qualified, and we were the only team to beat the number 1 team from Ferris that year. And that's why I quit chess for 30 years. And I was young. I wouldn't have done it again now that I know better. It hurt me more than anybody else. But, of course, I wasn't in debate, so I had to stay home, and I couldn't get any awards because you had to be at state. So that was a mistake I made as a young man. But I never did beat Michael Thompson of Ferris. Played him 4 times. Now, the Gonzaga prep guy moved to Ferris to make that a super team. He was the number 1 board. I split with him in my junior year. And I'm not allowed, as a first board, you can't play the second board. So, but those games were done in 30 minutes. Our 3rd, 4th, and 5th board were just as good as me. They just couldn't beat me. And we had a strong team that year. We had a chance to take it all. And debate was curriculum, chess was a club. I wasn't even allowed to speak at that school board meeting. Sachs now with 7 points and Talamate with 12. 6:18 to go. We're going to stay away from the standings. Marvin Lee with the black pieces, diamond member, and GiggleX with the white pieces. 11 points tonight for GiggleX. We got Tuan Road to 2400, 2309 for France, diamond member. Versus not prehistoric now with 14 points. Prehistoric doing great in chat and doing well on the board. 26 points for Tuan Road to 2400. And Cairo Coro doing well tonight with 6 points, 672 from Canada with the black pieces against Elias. Currently in 6th with 12 points. Our live streamer of the night, Epic Elias on YouTube, Elias the Kid 06 on Twitch, and there is a winner. Did that just happen? That just happened. And Cairo Coro, the 672, upset Elias and just beat an expert player, our live streamer of the night. Check those ratings. I do want to check that rating, how he played on that, but that was amazing. Did you just make a mistake, Elias? Congratulations. Radical Chess, 1864 from the U.S. versus Double Precision Float. 21 points, diamond member, 1226, playing well in 3rd position. Radical Chess with 34 tonight. Go to Fantasiana Chess. We'll go right back to that game. Talamate with the black pieces against Fantasiana, and Sachs against Elias. Sachs with 10 points tonight, doing really well. 2035 just started late. And there's a draw with Elias and Tuan Road to 2400. I'm going to go right back to that game currently. I don't see the reviews, guys, so you got to tell me. But if you do feel somebody's suspect, please report them. I don't want anybody cheating in these because people don't come back if they do. And a mate by Double Precision float over Radical. Boy. 1226 over the 1864. And the first loss for Radical tonight. 232 left. Going to go to Elias and Sachs. And then we're going to show Tuan Road, 2400 versus not prehistoric. Tuan in 3rd position right now, or 2nd position. So your 2nd place has the white pieces in a small screen, and not prehistoric is playing black in that small screen. You've got Elias playing black here against Sachs. And Radical with the upset on the last game. And Tuan with the win. We're going to move to Fantasiana Chess and Talamate. Telemate with the black pieces, Fantasiana with the white. We're going to have to move here quickly to double precision float. Just got an upset and is now playing Tuan. And double precision float with a win there. And Saxo and Elias in the small screen. Elias with the black pieces. I do want to make a quick check here. Diamond member. November 20, 2025. A newer player. Let me know on the reviews of that game. Not Prehistoric and Kairokoro. And Sax and Elias with the black pieces, Saxoloto with the white pieces in that one. Final seconds here. All right, Radical. I wanted to make sure. Congratulations on that upset win. That was huge. Both players. Thank you, man, for telling me. And it's over. Thank you all for watching Saturday night Unrated Rapids. And we'll go to the standings. And your winners. Radical Chess with 34 points tonight. U.S. with the win and the gold. Congrats to Radical. 10 wins, 12 losses tonight, 34 points. Tuan rode to 2,400 to 2309 from France. 8 wins, 1 draw, and no losses for 28 points. What a performance. Silver medal, 2309. Did come in over the cap, by the way, by 10 Elo. Next time, check the cap, but congrats. Do not do that again. But I did allow you to play tonight and didn't puff up like a chipmunk. Double precision float, 1226 is a newer player with the bronze. 7-7, boy. 7-7, 25 points. Came in late. I'm going to have to report you just to check to make sure you're all right. I'm sorry, but I am going to check. And if you're not cheating, they won't find anything. But new account, November 2025. I've seen it too often. And we've had too many people that do that. And you may not be. And you may be perfectly cool, but I am going to do that. I want to make this a very, very fair arena for everybody. And everybody should know that. Hey, Prehistoric, how you doing? You played great tonight. Telemate in 4th position, 5 wins, 1 draw, and 3 losses for 14. Tied with Not Prehistoric. What a great performance, Prehistoric. Great job. 1337 from Canada. 5 wins, 4 losses. Both Telemate, the gold member, and Not Prehistoric tied for 4th. Gigalex 1064 from Canada. 6 wins, 6 losses for 13. Very strong performance for him. And Elias had a little bit of a tough night, but man, I love Elias. I appreciate his time. Thank you so much for coming in. And it's cool that everybody gets to play it. And thank you. Remember, Epic Elias on YouTube, Elias the Kid 06 on Twitch. Check out his content. He's amazing. 4 wins, 1 draw, and 6 losses for 12 points and 6 position. Fantasia on the chest, 4 of 10. 4 wins, 6 losses for 11. And Saxoloto came in late 4 wins, 1 loss, on fire with 2 for 10 points and 8th position. If he came in a little bit earlier, would have been okay. The cap was 22.99 or less tonight. Ender the GOAT, and that is based on the highest elo that comes in, registers, sets the cap. So if it's 1,300, and I give 99 on the end of it. So if it's 1,300, it's 1,399. If it's 800, it's 899. If it's 1,800, it's 1,899. Tonight, Duck came in 2,200, so it was 2,299. Of course, we had somebody come in over the cap, but it was 10 elo over, so I allowed that to stand. And of course, second position, congratulations to him. Ender the GOAT, 590 with 4 wins, 1 draw, and 6 losses for 10 in 9th position. Good performance from Kuwait. Mr. Chessman, GM, they notified me that you were harassing people in chat. Please don't do that in this arena. I mean, there's no need. I know people get pissed off at me for reporting people, but I'd rather have this a clean arena. I really would. And it protects not only you guys on Twitch, but it protects everybody on YouTube, and it protects everybody that watches me on chess.com. So that's why I do it, and I hope everybody understands that. Thank you, Radical. Did you guys enjoy the tournament tonight? Was it fun? And Mr. Chessman, 4 wins and 10 losses for 9 points, and the 1383 in 10th position. Cairo Coro, the 672 in 11th, 3 wins, 1 draw, and 4 losses for 8 points. Fair is Fair, the Diamond member, 1904, rated 2 wins, 1 draw, and ended his night with 6 points and 12th position. Duck came in, 2 wins, 1 loss, and 5 points for 13th position. He called the cap, he was registered, and that is way better than coming in late and being 500 elo higher than anybody else. Tonight it was 10, but a lot of the nights we see people come in, and I do report them. I give them a warning twice, then they blow up like a chipmunk, and then I report them. So you want to see me with puffy cheeks, because I'm trying to protect this for a fun arena night, 3 nights a week, and that's what I try to protect. So Duck with 13th, TTV Rusty, 2 wins, 3 losses for 5 points in 14th position. Sai Abhinav P, 710 from the U.S., 2 wins, 5 losses for 4 points in 15th. 23 Nightmare, the Diamond member, played 1 game, 2 points, and left in 16th position. Came in late as well, but I hope you enjoyed it. The Diamond member, Jeffin Stanlin, 1295, 1 win, 1 loss for 2 points in 17th. P 60, the 1600, and established for a year. 2 points, 1 win, 3 losses. And that is your scoring. So we'll go through the top 10. Radical Chess with the win. Congratulations on the gold. From the U.S., in second, France, Tuan Road to 2400, silver tonight. Congratulations for silver. Double precision, little questionable, 7-7. And the bronze, newer count, so I do have to check that. Diamond member, but congrats with the bronze. Appreciate it, and I hope I'm wrong. Talamate, the gold member from Thailand, 4th position. Canada in 4th as well. Thailand and Canada tied for 4th with 14. Canada in 5th as well. And St. Vincent and Grenadines in 6th tonight. Indonesia in 7th. Canada in 8th. Kuwait in 9th. And the U.S. in 10th. That's your top 10. That is your event. I hope you enjoyed Saturday Night Rapids. Thank you all for watching. And the next one will be for Love of the Game Tuesday. It will be a rapid. It rotates every week. Chess 960 after that. And then Friday night Blitz, Saturday night Rapids. I'm going to put the Discord up again. Very good competition tonight. And I hope everybody played fair. Again, with the chat tab, I put my guidelines in here. I write them in. I have to write them in by hand because there's not enough characters. Can't just put a blob in. Wish I could. But again, no help for club run events. Guidelines for tonight's 10-0 unrated rapid event. Fair play policy, no AI, no cheating, no smurfing, no excessively high elos coming in late farming medals. Suspect players will be reported, especially new accounts. Live streamers and titled players titled accounts are welcome. And the reason I say that is we had a non-titled player that was on a brand new account, and I reported him, and he got pissed. And he'd been playing on lead chess. And I'm sorry, it was 2,410 hours. But he was legit. And the other side of the coin is 31 players have been banned in these arenas since 2024 for 2,200 and above. 31. And a lot of them I didn't even report, didn't know. Got banned eventually. 31. High Elo registered player as arena starts, and we don't know if somebody is titled or not. And if they're on a new account, I'm going to look at it as a suspect. I want to protect my arenas, and I hope everybody understands that. High Elo registered player as arena starts in the High Elo Cap for tonight is the High Elo Cap. All others read the room. Players that come in late over the Elo Cap for the event will be reported. I'll give you 2 warnings. High Elo Cap will be written in below when the arena starts, which it was, and the live stream on JJ's Chess Sponsor Palace, the multi-stream on JJ Plays Chess, and the Discord server. So, I hope everybody had a good night. It looks like everybody's gone. I am going to call her a night. Thank you all. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had fun. I hope you come back. Ender to Go got banned. Did he really? Did they get the other 2? Oh boy, let me look. Is he down at the bottom? I don't see him. Where'd he go? No, there he is. Oh, he got banned. Yeah. Thank you, chess.com. I appreciate it. Yeah, not even the guy we were suspicious of. Yeah, and that's what always happens. It always does. I can't get everybody. I try my best. I really do. But the other 2, I think, we'll just see what happens. But I appreciate chess.com. I wish we did have tools. But yeah, I didn't suspect him at 5. Well, I didn't suspect him at all. That was my thing. So ain't that crazy? Again, thank you, Elias. I hope we didn't lose players. I hope my Twitch didn't just suddenly turn off because all of a sudden we lost people. And it doesn't tell me if my Twitch stream is still going. And I am going to write. Let me see if they're both going. Uh-oh. Fantasia lost her Twitch. She was on YouTube. So Quizm's here. Yeah, it looks like YouTube's up. So, but we lost like 8 players and like boom on Twitch. Like it's been really weird. But if you do see somebody suspect, please report them. And Elias, thank you for coming in, man. Appreciate you doing this, and people get excited. When a live streamer plays, so it's a lot of fun for everybody. Tip of the hat. I already gave you a shout out. I think I got another hour before I can do it again. I wonder if Twitch had a I bet Twitch had a glitch because we had 13 people in and it suddenly went to 3. And I bet the Twitch chat stopped and started, but YouTube stayed up. I bet that's what happened. Thank you, Sequism, for telling me. No, it started at, we start this at, it's 8:45 p.m. We started at 7, an hour and 45 minutes earlier. And 6:30 is when it log on ends, so 2 hours ago. Sequism. Yeah, Twitch crashed. YouTube didn't. You missed it all, Sequism, and it was a great fight tonight. We might have had a couple cheaters in here, but we'll see. We'll find out. My monthly reports, and the reason why I know is I put this in not only my Discord, but I also put it in my club. And I keep the links. And so I can go back and then I can do the stats at the end of the month. And I just, with Christmas and everything in January, I just haven't done the November and December stats, which I'll do shortly, probably within the week. Maybe even tomorrow I'll have time because I'm off tomorrow afternoon. And actually, wait, tonight's Saturday? Yeah, so I got Wizardry 12, I've got Arc Raiders. Man, if you guys haven't seen that game, I think you'd really enjoy it. Come on in. I need the people to watch. And JJ plays Arc Raiders on YouTube. JJ plays Wizardry on YouTube as well, and JJ plays chess. But on Monday, I'll probably do the stats and find out how many people cheated during the year in our arenas. I think that's about it. I think, Elias, everybody loves competition, but on the same sense, I think it's kind of cool that somebody can call your names out and, make you guys feeling like you're the big stars in the event. And I know that, and I don't know who he is, but he came in and followed a week ago, and he's been watching for a month on YouTube. And of course, I'm not monetized on YouTube, so I don't get any ad revenue or anything like that. But he knew all the names of our regular players. And he goes, man, I really like Fantasia. Everybody here in YouTube loves Fantasiana. And they were talking about Gigalex, how good Gigalex can be at times. And they were just going over every name. And that to me is really cool that, you can do something and people will really enjoy it and watch it on YouTube and think it's cool and get used to the names that come in. And they weren't keen on the names that were questionable, that, go undefeated every night, right? And we've really had in the last 2 months, not a lot of people do that, go undefeated anymore. But we used to, and there was a lot of people banned. And being undefeated doesn't keep me into somebody cheating. But a newer account comes in late, wins 7-7, you know, I'm going to check you. I'm going to check you. And like, if you're straight up, you're straight up. That's cool. But I want this to be a clean and fun arena for everybody. But the names that they named off weren't necessarily our best high elo players. And that's pretty cool. And if people think about that, bring more players in and they have fun and they stay and they enjoy it. And we have nights where it's 1,300 and lower. And we have nights where it's like tonight, we have a live streamer like Elias coming in and taking his time to play and helping the channel and you know, getting everybody in. That's a cool thing for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I guess we had a glitch on Twitch. Sounds, at least it rhymes. At least it rhymes. So I'll be back tomorrow at noon with another wizardry. If you want to watch me blow up like a freaking chipmunk, just keep watching that. I have had a rough week with wizardry, and there's some glitches in there. And honestly, this game is a 5-star title, and it's fantastic, and there's a lot of great things in it. It's just for they got the Abyss 4 out, new dungeon, but Abyss 3 has a little bit of stuff that's weird, and that shouldn't be happening, and hopefully they'll fix it. But their customer service is fantastic, and what they give back to the community, holy shit, they give a lot of in-game gems. And even with maintenance, every time they do a maintenance, they give 200 gems. And if they do a patch on it, they give like 500 gems, in-game gems. And so even free-to-play have a shot in this game. And it is a gacha game, but it's the most amazing gacha type game I've ever seen. It's crazy how good it is. And I'm an original Wizardry player from 1981 on an Apple II Plus Wizardry Proving Grounds that had Overlord by Surtech. They had 8 of them. And I played the trilogy when they released on the Apple II Plus. So I will try to get a good rest. Thank you, Double. Thank you, Double. And congratulations, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope everybody had a good night. And we'll see you on the flip side. Arc Raiders tomorrow night at 8 p.m., noon for Wizardry, and then Monday afternoon I am off. I will be playing Proving Grounds probably in February again, but I need that time off to get real life things done. So I need to clean the house too. I had help last week, so try to get this house clean. Thank you, Elias. Appreciate you again, man. Thanks for coming in. Absolutely epic. See you guys.